What's up, guys? Today is May 7th, 2026. It's final season. Canvas is currently down, so we're going to do an impromptu video. So this semester I read 20 books in total, and we're going to be ranking them from the shittiest one to the least shitty one. So I got them all stacked up down here. Hopefully they don't fall. Coming in 20th, aka last place, we've got The Book of Marjorie Kemp. This one was a real slog to read. I don't remember much. It was hard to comprehend. Just not a fun book to read. Basically, this girl just like cries the entire time, and it's so monotonous. It's what 200 or 300, like 200 pages or so. Just I don't recommend it. I think I gave it 1 star. I was generous to not give it half. 19th place from Nella Larson. We have Passing. This book, it was short. That's the nicest thing I can say about it. Other than that, it was pretty boring. Nothing really stood out to me from it. Here's the cover again if you want to look at it. I don't, but you can. I don't have much to say. There's like a couple characters. I kept getting them mixed up because I didn't like them. But yeah, we're going to move on to 18th place. I didn't read the whole thing. We did excerpts from this like philosophy book for Shakespeare class. This is like an anthology, and we had to read some stuff from it. It was like really what's the word? A lot of like jargon, a lot of filler. Hard to read, hard to sit through. There were like interesting concepts, like the surface, but nothing that I was interested enough to read while smiling. So that's all I can say. Coming in at 17th place, we have The Book of Marvels and Travels by Sir Mandeville, another book for a medieval lit class. The cover's pretty cool. Take a look at that. The Wolves. This is a book about like traveling, and this guy is like like explaining the world around him, but it's like kind of stupid. And it's not too long, so that's probably my biggest pro about it. I wouldn't read it again. I wouldn't recommend it to like anyone. What is it? I think 16th. We have our first Shakespeare play, The Two Gentlemen of Verona. Probably not Shakespeare's best work by far. It's a play. It's like a romance comedy, I guess. The ending is really, really dumb. It's kind of freaky. It's stupid. It looked online. A lot of people don't like it. It's kind of a dumb story. The ending really ruins it. That's all I'll say without spoiling it. Next, I think 15th place. I lost track. I'm stupid. We have The Life of Saint Brendan and His Prayer. This is pretty similar to Mandeville. It's another travel book. Except like this guy Brendan has a prayer, and that's like all I'm gonna say. Next up, Dante's Inferno. Cool concept, cool idea. Hell and demons and stuff, but like in retrospect, reading it, it's just like a lot to get through, and just it's a lot of like what, and like I don't want to sit there for like 30 hours like going over every line. I don't got time for that. So I found this cool picture if you want to look at it. Hopefully YouTube allows that. I don't get banned. Next up, this one was hard to rate because we didn't read the whole thing, just a couple. This is the York Mystery Plays. It's a couple plays. We read some like Noah's Ark stuff. It was like a sitcom, I guess. It was supposed to be silly. I never mind a short play, so I can't hit it too much because at least you can escape it if it's not interesting. Hard to judge because I didn't read the whole thing, but I just like the idea of having a collection. And also this guy is really cool. That's probably my favorite part, is looking at him on the cover. He looks like my friend Damien. I really lost track. This is like 12th or something. Next up, from Edith Wharton, The Age of Innocence. This book, there are some parts I really like to it, but like as a whole, it feels kind of stretched out, and like Edith Wharton's style like insists upon itself, like just the way she describes things and there's just excessive detail. It just goes on way too much for me. But there's like this triangle love conflict going on. That was pretty cool. And the ending caught me off guard. It was a nice story. We're starting to get to stories I at least somewhat appreciated. Um, Next up, Vinland Saga. Another medieval book. This one was short. It's about like Vikings. Vikings are cool, right? And Vikings while traveling on boats. That's a lot of cool stuff together, right? So I don't have much else to say. We'll put that one away. Um, Now we're getting to stuff I kind of did enjoy. We have Shakespeare's Coriolanus. Long ass play, but it's worth it. There's a lot of like fighting and like emperors and like conqueror maxing and like power struggles and like stuff like that. Um, I guess it's one of the more serious Shakespeare plays. It's pretty cool. I like it. I'd recommend it if you're into that kind of thing. If not, then no. We're gonna take a quick break. All right. Next we have The Winter's Tale by Shakespeare. This was the last one we did. I think this is one of his last plays. I might be wrong. This is an interesting play. It's like this like story of like this guy that thinks like his wife cheated on him and he goes crazy and then like people start dying and stuff and yeah, it's worth a read. I give it a thumbs up. We're in the thumbs up range now. Um, Next we have Twelfth Night, another Shakespeare. This was the second one we read in class. I just wrote about this in my big ass paper. Um, Another love story. It's like a romantic comedy. Like Age of Innocence, there's like a love triangle. Um, yeah, a lot of disguise stuff going on. So if you like the disguise max, it might uh, tickle your fancy. Um, we have yet another Shakespeare, The Comedy of Errors. I don't think this is a very highly rated play, but I like it a lot. It's just pure comedy. Um, Basically, the whole thing is just like these two pairs of twins, and they get like mixed up and shit. And it's a nice play. I like it. You know, it's silly. It has a lot of silly moments, but I can see how it's not everyone's cup of tea. We're getting near the back end already. Um, Here we have a play, a translations by Brian Friel. I'm gonna put his face in the camera so you can see it because he looks sick. Um, this is a play about like trying to remember. There's like this like colonization. They want to like rewrite a map or something. And there's like a love arc going on. It was pretty cool, and it doesn't overstay its welcome. I liked it. There's some good characters in here, like Yoland. I'd recommend it if you happen to have this lying around your house. Why not? If for some reason you do. Um, all right, we're at fifth place now, so we're in like the top five, I guess, if I got it correct. Macbeth, um, the GOAT. Some might say maybe Hamlet. I don't know. You know, Macbeth, one of Shakespeare's great story. The ending where he like holds his head up or whatever, so cool. Nice story. Um, Next we have another Edith Wharton. This is earlier than the other one. She wrote this earlier. This is The House of Mirth. It's a nice story. The character, oh my god, what's her name? Lily Bart is like annoying, but in the sense that like it makes you want to keep reading. So like in a good way. And like she's like negativity maxing and then like things go bad. And yeah. There's also a part where they go on a boat. Okay, fourth place, we're getting down to the Mount Rushmore. We have Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. It's a nice poem. I believe it's a poem for a medieval class. This is a good story. It's really cool. The whole like Green Knight with like the axe. It's like So cool. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, Second place. Wait, or was I was definitely wrong about some number, but second place, Henry James. Oh, my stupid fingers. Henry James, Washington Square. Um, this novel apparently got a lot of hate, from what I remember, what the professor said. But it's really simple. It doesn't It doesn't like insist upon itself like The Godfather. Um, it's like the story of like this girl and like her father, and the father is like a total like stick in the ass. And the ending catches you off guard. I always appreciate that. Pretty solid book. If you have this, go for it. And lastly, first place, we've got the Bigum. Look at that meat. R.F. Kuang's Babel. This was a very long book, and I don't really do fantasy much, so I was nervous at first. I was like, oh, this is going to suck. This thick book. It's like 650 pages, but maybe 550, I lied. It's like Harry Potter. I don't know much about Harry Potter, but it's what our professor said. There's like magical elements, and it's like there's like a war going on, and there's like all these characters, and like some of them are cool, and there's like explosions. There's a big explosion without spoiling too much. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I think I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads, unlike anything else. But yeah, other than that, only like the last few I really enjoyed. A lot of slop, reading slop. Some of the books near the start of the video really sucked. But yeah, that's it. See ya.